Welcome back. SNL's 50th celebration was a tremendous hit last night. A lot of people talking about it right now as everybody looked back at 50 years of incredible comedy and great musical guests. And there is a great connection to Atlanta history. In 1977, civil rights leader and Georgia lawmaker Julian Bond hosted that show along with Atlanta-based band Brick. As the musical guest, Bond was at the height of his political career, and as for Brick, their performance helped put Atlanta's music scene on the national map. Ariana Manise reports.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
A historic moment with an Atlanta connection.
In the second season, my dad was the host of Saturday Night Live, and it was a double delight for me because it was actually the week of my birthday.
Julian Bond, civil rights leader and lawmaker, and for one night, a comedian. Aside his son, Michael Julian Bond says often took center stage to those who knew him closely.
In a personal sense, when you know him personally, he was very, very funny, and almost to the point where you would consider him to be very silly.
But this episode was about more than laughs. It was a statement.
He was one of the first African Americans to host the show, and of course he was one of the first politicals of any stripe. But I think it showed the kind of progressive stance that the show took, that it was ahead of its time.
And his appearance was about more than comedy.
Tried to put together a run for president in '76, and he got the invitation.
The music, all Atlanta.
When they said Brick, and we came on and we came over.
Brick, the Atlanta-based band, brought their funk-infused sound to Studio 8H.
When the people heard that, they'd jump up, start moving. The ones sitting in the seat, they were moving in the seat.
It was a breakthrough.
So it actually got around. Brick was so strong. Brick was very strong in New York City, without a doubt. We were very strong in New York City. They said, you know what, it'd be nice to have Brick on Saturday Night Live. When I found out, I said, oh yeah, let's go.
Atlanta was making its mark in music, politics, and now primetime comedy.
So with my dad going up to host Saturday Night Live, you have Brick as the musical guest. It was the beginning of, I believe, what people now deem that all things Atlanta influences everything.
A defining night for SNL and a city still shaping the culture. For 11 Alive, I'm Ariana Manise.